Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. So for this week's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk about some of the things guys see first when they look at a girl. You girls, honestly, there are so many things to look at when a guy looks at you for the first time, whether it be your hair or your eyes or your smile or all of those things that I actually talked about in the first video that I made about this. But after rewatching that video yesterday, I thought that there were just so many more things that I didn't talk about that I wanted to add into a video like that. So that's why this week I'm filming a part 2 of that video, because I just wanted to basically make sure that I told you guys everything that I could think about when it came to, like, if I walk past a girl and I see somebody for the first time, just like exactly what it is that I notice. So if some of these things are like kind of cheesy, I'm just telling you guys exactly what it is that I notice when I see a girl for the first time. So if you guys do like this week's video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below telling me about some of the things that maybe you see when you first look at a guy. So yeah, with that being said, here are some more things that I think guys see when they first look at a girl. Alright, so girls, you guys can like change your face and you can put makeup on and you can do your hair like really nice, or you could just leave it or just not even care about anything. But one thing that guys will notice when they first talk to you or see you, guys actually like when they hear your voice, when it comes to like having an accent, like guys usually find accents to be like a super big turn on. But when it comes down to your voice is just something you can't change. And I think that guys really focus on that and think about that, because when you have a cute accent or just like those little things that you guys do, that's just one thing that guys will definitely notice when they see you for the first time. Second thing I came up with is whether you're having a good day or a bad day or a somewhat okay day. I think that really when guys see a girl, it comes down to sometimes like not even anything about the way you look or the way you smell or the way you smile or whatever it is. Sometimes it comes down to just like your attitude. Like if a guy sees this super good looking girl who has her hair fully done, her makeup done, she smells amazing, she has the best smile ever, everything is just totally there when it comes to like visually seeing her. If she was to open her mouth and she was to be like super rude to somebody, or she was just super snobby about something, or she was just only talking about herself and didn't care about other people, that totally turns a guy off. And I think that guys really focus on that when they're actually meeting somebody for the first time. So if you are like a really happy, bubbly, like fun person, and like that just comes out of you when you're just doing anything, guys really notice that. Like I think that if I was to walk into a room and see a bunch of people and there was one person that was just like super happy, smiling, whatever, that person would probably draw my attention the most, because they're like a person that you want to be around. Like they're just super happy, and like you know that they would bring happiness to your life. But yeah, I just think that attitude is one of those things that's a really big deal, and I think that it's something that we kind of notice the first time that we see a girl. Alright, so to get more specific, this is kind of like one of those things where like it's your smile or it's your hair, but for this, I think that a big thing that guys really notice is your hands. When a guy sees a girl who has her nails done or has really nice hands or really nice nails or whatever it is, I think that guys notice that because it is something that like you can tell by how somebody takes care of themselves by like certain little things like that. I don't know, that's just another little thing that I thought I would tell you guys because it is something that I notice. That's just another thing that I came up with. Now this next thing is something that I am super bad at, and I don't know what it is, but for some reason I don't have like the best posture when it comes to sitting down or anything. And so I think that's something that people really notice when it comes to like a group of people, or if you like walk into a restaurant and you see somebody, is like the way that they're actually sitting there. Because if you do walk into a restaurant and you see somebody sitting in the corner like, or if you walk into the same restaurant and see that person sitting like, I think of when you think of somebody who's slouching, you think of somebody who's just like lazy. But when you think of somebody who's like sitting up straight, you think of somebody who's like ready to go, like ready to do something. It also shows like a little bit of confidence as well. So I think that's just another thing that I think guys notice. Alright, and the last thing, which is probably one thing that I think really stands out, but like is not really that important when it comes to who a person actually is, but I think that style and fashion when it comes to like somebody noticing somebody for the first time. Like I don't like somebody more because they're wearing a certain jacket, but I think that I would notice that person more if they were wearing something that was nicer than if they were to be wearing a garbage bag. I think when it comes to guys, like if a guy sees a girl wearing like a super nice dress, or like a super nice like just, or if he sees her wearing like knee highs. I'm trying to think of something that you guys wear. And it's obvious why it stands out is because like it's right in your face. Like if you have super good style, then that's awesome. But if you have a horrible attitude and like all that kind of stuff, like there's no point in putting all your awesomeness into your style if you have a super bad attitude, because after time, nobody really cares about what you're wearing. People care about like who you are as an actual person. So that is the last thing I came up with. Those are a couple more things that I think guys really notice when they see a girl for the first time. Some little things, some big things. I just thought I would share this with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's video. If there's more that like I missed out that maybe you guys are like wondering about, you're like, oh, well, like, do guys notice this? Do guys notice that? Make sure you leave those down in the comments. Also, if you guys aren't following me on social media, I'm gonna put my Instagram and my Twitter right here. You guys can go and follow that. Also, if you haven't followed my vlog channel, I've been doing a lot of cool things on there, and you guys are being able to see like a lot more of my life other than just these videos. So go and subscribe to that channel. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. So I love you guys, and as always, I will see you guys next Saturday and next week. Bye!